Hey everyone, Sir Turban here again, and today I'm bringing you some Porokin gameplay. So we're taking this list that we got from a player called Ose Oros, who came top 4 in a Master Runeterra tournament this past weekend with Porokin Bilgewater. Bilgewater means that this is a Siren Song deck. I know, you're all cringing. Sir Turban, why are you showing us Siren Song? We're so tired of the card, but we playing Poros. The Poros balance out the cringe, right? So Siren Song deck, Poro deck, mash them together, and you get a potentially decently playable Porokin deck. Unfortunately, Porokin deck is in a very weak position in my opinion. It's not really a great champion, but this deck can at least be a little bit competitive depending on how you end up drawing and your luck of the draw during the game. So today is going to be Porokin day, so hope you enjoy. The game's coming soon, and if you do, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. Enjoy the games, and I'll see you at the end for some mulligan tips and in-depth breakdown. In this matchup, we're going to against Jhin and Gnar. And this is a bad matchup for us, right? And the matchup is bad because of Broadman. We can't really do a lot about Broadman. And we're too slow to like just aggro them down. But I kept 3 cards, right? So Broadman is a problem. Rats is a problem. So this kind of control deck just gets rid of our board a little bit too quickly. The Affectionate Poro could help. I'll go ahead and play the Poro Herder. It thinks on my deck so that we can have a slightly higher chance of drawing the Siren Song. Right, so we have a slightly higher odds of drawing the Siren Song here. Whether that's actually going to happen or not seems a little bit doubtful. Let's go ahead and play this Poro. And maybe just throw the snacks in there. And maybe we have to try to aggro them down. Yeah, let's just try to aggro them down with the elusives. Considering we have 2 snacks and we have a lot of Poros in our hand. Because I don't think we cannot last if this game goes to 6, right? Yeah, whatever. You go ahead and kill this, that's fine. If this game goes longer than 6 turns, it's gonna be too much of a problem. Porokin is huge. Unfortunately, opponent gets the Gnar. I don't want to play the Affectionate Poro until after we have the Poro snacks available, right? Yeah, we want to have these Poro snacks available in case that we have to play around a second bomb. Fortunately, the thing that got what ended up getting the value here wasn't, anything important. But here's what I'm talking about, right? If the opponent has Broadman, they can just kill this guy way too easily, right? So maybe we just go Lonely Poro and just try to kind of aggro them down. Because it's too easy for them to have Pokestick and then open with Broadman, and that denies me the snack that I could get from the Porokin. We have enough to flood the board here, right? So we have enough to flood the board and then do the Spore snacks. And then next turn be able to go, yep, so then we go Poro snacks here. Force the opponent to play this Pokestick now if they want to. And I'm gonna attack with everything. I think I like attacking with everything. I'm gonna go ahead and play this Affectionate Poro. And just get the trade. I guess it doesn't matter, right? We can go Poro Fly and just attack with everything. Opponent still doesn't have a good trade with the Conchologist. I just need to aggro them down for us to have a chance to win this before Rex comes down into the field. Obviously, opponent can just challenge this guy. I want them to trade here.
Persistence is key.
Porokin is gonna level up. As long as the opponent plays their Broadman now, before we play our Porokin, we should be okay. We're gonna get at least 1 snack out of this Porokin. Yeah, and notice how the opponent did it this way. It's because they have access to the Broadman. If you don't want to play anything, I'm okay with this, because I can flood the board much quicker than you can. Yep. So I'm completely fine with this. Because what I will do here... So we have two options. We can go Porokin into the Poros. Or we can just go the Poros and nothing else. I think I like the Porokin, because for the opponent to kill this, they still need to spend 2 turns. They need to play the Brahmin, which we all knew that they had, right? So they need to play the Brahmin, and then they need to play another card here. And we have enough value that we could potentially just kill them. I guess opponent can easily kill this though, which is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Pie toss. Yeah, so the opponent's gonna have to go for the pastry on this Protoporo to really have a chance. Is the challenger, or we just go overwhelm again? I don't think the challenger matters. I think I like the overwhelm. You have to play this pastry right here, right? To be able to kill this Poro. They're gonna have to block. They're gonna have to block and get their Brahmin down, and then we have the regen here. So these guys are gonna go back up. They do get the Poke Stick. You don't gonna go for the Poke Stick. Okay, so the overwhelm here gives me a good chance of getting there then, right? So we can just go wide and be okay. We can even play the Pool Shark here to have a blocker that we don't care about. The Tough here makes it harder for them to do anything, and the Overwhelm can kill them. So they need to get rid of these Pouty Poros because of the Overwhelm and the Tough. Okay. I gotta just keep playing cards. Like, I don't need to do anything. Oh, well, I mean, I am trying to do something, but like, I can just play cards over and over. That's the Brahmin. Alright, but that doesn't work because this is gonna get regen back up, and there's nothing that you... they could have group shot. I guess they could have group shot, right? So this is telling me group shot here. Yep, that's why they needed the 4 units. Alright. So the group shot, this is still overwhelmed right here. All we need to do is pull this Brahmin so that this guy is presenting lethal. So we just go like this. Pull this Brahmin. That way this guy's presenting lethal no matter which one you block with. And this is tough, so it's requiring you to spend a lot of value to kill him. The tough is what makes it difficult. It has to be a wallop exactly. So it has to be exactly a wallop. And we have the Playful Trickster or the stun. So if it is the stun, and we want to survive, I guess we go like this. The opponent has no way to remove this guy unless they have a wallop. If they have a wallop, they get there. We should have done it on the Porofly then, right? We lose to the wallop. You have to be on the Porofly. Because if the opponent has the wallop and removes this from combat, we don't get the rally. So you have to be in the Porofly. Alright. We didn't get punished. We didn't get punished, but that was definitely a misplay. Even if the opponent keeps the second Brahmin alive, it's important for us to really get this rally on the field because we have a Porokin and a Sinister Poro coming up right after. So the rally was definitely more important. And opponent just loses here, though, right? We go here. We go Porokin. And we go Sinister Poro. And if we get the snacks that gives us the impact, we're okay. If we don't, the opponent can technically survive. If they have a Pie Toss, they can technically survive by killing one of these guys. And here we go. And that's game. Close, but I think rushing them was important, right? Because we knew that the opponent was going to have that Brahmin. I was going to get all that value from the Brahmin. On that turn 6, where they just open attack and didn't do anything, it was correct for us to pass and just let them burn their mana, even if it meant for us to not play that Poro King. So, GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Garen, Kayle, and Jarvan. So we're going against elites, right? I'm assuming. We get the Siren Song, and we get the Poro King, and Affectionate Poro, and Lonely Poro. I like this whole hand. I like this whole hand. It's exactly what I'm looking for. This should technically get me to 3 out of 6 on the Poro King, and then we'll naturally potentially draw the last 3 Poros that we need to level up the Poro King. It is going to be... And that's the card that we need to potentially level up the Poro King. Now, I have to be careful about Meira, right? That's why I like the Affectionate Poro. So the Meira could be a problem. So this Affectionate Poro kind of lets me kill her. So let's go like this. We should play the Lonely Poro now, maybe. Because now we don't have a blocker. Yeah, let's play this Lonely Poro, right? Because we don't have a blocker. Yeah, we can go like this. And then we can play Siren Song. Okay. And that gives me a blocker for the Cloud Field. We can give this... Oh, I wish I had like a quick attack or a regen. That would have been so good. We can give this to the Affectionate Poro. You're gonna actually save that? Okay. So all I need to do at this point is just go Affectionate Poro. And just fill the board with Poros so that we can block the opponent's attack. I need to play... Like, Champion Strength is also going to be a problem, right? So we're just going to go Poro here. As long as I flood the board, I should be okay. Okay. So I need to trade. I need to trade here. I definitely need to trade so that the opponent cannot go for Demacia or Champion Strength anytime soon, right? I like the trade just so that we can play around whatever the opponent might have. I'm okay playing the Nimble Poro because it still gives me the blockers, and then Poro King, Medstorm Poro Stories, and we're chilling. Let's just go here. So since we drew the Siren Song, I think it's better to now go like this. It gives me trades into both of these cards. And opponent will still lose the Vanguards. Right? So the opponent is still going to lose the Vanguards. You're going to trade. Don't know about that one. The only downside is that now we don't have a Poro that we can play with the Poro King. Yeah, this makes the most sense. This makes the most sense for the opponent because now you are hoping that you can go for your Champion Strength next turn and beat us that way. I actually think it's probably correct to go... So we already saw 2 Affectionate Poros. I think it's correct to go for the Poro Stories. We don't get another Affectionate Poro, unfortunately. This is bad. This is really bad because the opponent has Champion Strength. I don't have enough blockers. Yeah, I will not have enough blockers to finish the opponent off. So, if it's Champion Strength, they will have top decked it this turn or the next turn. So they have 2 top decks, right? The one that they just drew and this one here. We have double Poro Snacks. Okay, so that's perfect because of the double Poro Snacks, I think we're in a good spot. Plucky Poro levels up the Poro King. Now we can go double Poro Snacks to be able to trade efficiently, and we should be okay. We should be able to stabilize here now, right? I guess we don't trade with the Squire. We don't trade with everything per se, but there's 2 things we can do here. I want to trade. No, I want to trade. Yeah, let's trade. Let's trade. Yeah, let's just block this one here. We block here, and just go like this. Three means that we lose to almost anything that the opponent might throw at us. I think we're gonna have more units than the opponent does, right? So I think I'm okay taking that. We'll go Lonely Poro, Poro Fly, Just have a bunch of Poros on the field and we should be okay.
You won't want it.
My units are going to be bigger than theirs, so we can start trading with them. Yeah, we can go Lonely Poro here. We get the snack. We get the Elusive Poro. We go the Poro Fly. Maybe we go Poro Herder instead.
Discipline, steel.
Even if we have a unit that's not trading with the opponent, I think that's fine.
Oh, fluff everywhere.
Just to get some more stuff.
What if I told you? Stay out of there.
Or we could threaten Lethal here. Let's see, if we get Elusive here or something, we can threaten Lethal. I mean, we can threaten Lethal anyways, right? We can force him to block. This is too good of a blocker. This trades. Opponent has to block the Porokin, has to trade here. So they're losing some cards. I guess if we go here, that's okay, because if the opponent trades, I'm okay with that. It means one less unit that gets buffed by Champion Strength or for Demacia. So I'm okay trading here because we can replace that Poro with Poro Fly. Opponent has to still trade everywhere else. I did forget about the Elusive blocker, so even if I had Elusive on the Porokin, it wouldn't have worked. It had to be Overwhelm that we got as the random keyword. Instead, we got Faded.
My own.
You go down to 1. I think we're good, right? Opponent shouldn't have any way to get through our board. Yeah, if you're gonna block this way, that way you don't go down to 1. Yeah, we should be okay here. We have plenty of blockers. We have 5 blockers. Opponent only has 2 attackers. Even if they have another Vanguard Silverwind, we still get enough blockers. Yeah, there it is. Let's go ahead and go for the Pool Shark. Let's just get the draw. Playful Trickster, useless. That's fine. We're gonna have another Elusive here. So the opponent has to kill the Elusive to survive, potentially. We just pass. No, I don't want to lose the Porokin, so we don't pass. We don't pass. I don't want to lose the Porokin, right? So we'll go here and get the snack. That way we can save the Porokin. So we can save the Porokin against that guy. Even if you have Jarvan, that doesn't do anything. Then we play the Daring Poro and Proto Poro. Yeah, and they had exactly Jarvan. We get the level of Jarvan, but we still have enough blockers. They actually ended up getting a pretty good way to try to bounce back. I don't know why you attack with those, though. Like, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to attack with the Battlesmith when I could just trade with it. And then we go Daring Poro, Proto Poro, and just win next turn. Before the opponent can play the Jarvan spell. That's the good thing about the Porokin deck, that you have so many units that you're never gonna lose to like a board-based deck like this, as long as they don't get Champion Strength, right? If they get Champion Strength, yeah, but without Champion Strength, they really cannot do anything here. I guess if they played a Random Judgment, I would have actually died. We can't beat a Random Judgment anyway, so...
You face a prince.
Yeah, once you get the board presence and you get multiple snacks, and obviously multiple Siren Songs in our case, the Poros just get much bigger than they can deal with, so GG's. In this match, we're going against Teemo Frelia. What am I playing against? I don't like anything. You want to look for Porokin or Siren Song, right? Those are the 2 key cards that you want in this deck. The Porokin, obviously, because it gives you the snacks every turn that you can generate to make your Poros big. And the Siren Song, because it just in general makes all your Poros bigger. So we ended up getting the Siren Song, which is great. It's a good start here. I would love to have the Challenger Poro. Like, Challenger Poro would be kind of cute. Like, I don't know if I actually want to have the husk on any of these Poros. Like, maybe we just play the Sinister Poro here and then play the Siren Song. We could go Poro Herder. Clean out our deck. See if we get the Porokin.
did that one run off?
Okay, because I wanna get value from the Siren Song. We don't get the elusive Poro for the Teemo, and we don't get the Challenger Poro either. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Poros out of the 6 that we need. Let's go here with the Husk. Yeah, not the Poros that we're looking for. Not the Poros that we're looking for. I might actually commit to doing the Poro stories. See if we get the elusive.
I've always been a fun guy.
See if we get the elusive Poro here. Whew. Okay, okay. We have a decent hand with the Siren Song, but just don't have what we need. Okay, we get the Challenger Poro. Perfect. So there we go. We get the Challenger Poro, which is what I was looking for. So now I'm fine playing any of these other Poros. The Nimble Poro is not bad. I think I'm actually going to play the Pool Shark, to be honest. I think I'm okay drawing here, because even if we get the Poro King, I think that's fine. Now, this Peddler is a little bit annoying, so I want to kind of kill it. Okay, we lose the Playful Trickster. We join a bunch here. So, let's say that we want to push damage more than anything else. So if we want to start pushing damage, I'm okay with the Quick Attack and the Sinister Poro. I'm gonna keep 3. I might actually keep the Playful Trickster.
Trust me, they add up.
Opponent should have an Elixir of Iron here, or something similar, to save this Peddler. Yeah, there it is. Is this worth it killing it? I think it might be worth it killing it. Wow. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go and just lose the Playful Trickster. I'm taking a lot of shroom damage, unfortunately. If the opponent gets Teemo, I'm kind of screwed, but we can play Plunder Poro and hope that we get like an elusive. Lifesteal, not an elusive. I like the Poro Herder. I think I need to get the Poro King, right? So this potentially lets me get the Poro King, and we don't get it. So we have all the Poros. We have no Poro Snacks. We have no Poro King. Table Poro's not bad. But still not enough. Still not enough. Unless we get a Poro Snacks. Yeah, without a Poro Snacks, it's not enough. Nimble Poro again. Yeah, not great, not great. No Poro Snacks. A lot of shrooms. Opponent also kind of has like a slow hand at least. That's better than nothing. So at least it looks like the opponent also has a slow hand, right?
Chasing after this one.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna replace that Poro here anyways, right? So I think we can go ahead and play a Nimble Poro. You're gonna kill this one too? Okay, so perfect. So I don't need to replace anything just yet. I guess that's fine. Bonnie's getting lucky that I don't have any Poro Snacks. Second Siren Song also will do a lot for us. I'm gonna keep my mana here. Poro Snacks, perfect. So I guess we can go here and then play the Fable Poro. I kind of like the idea of having a lot of quick attack units. See what we get. Lifesteal, Spell Shield, Elusive. Elusive, there we go. We got the elusive that we've been looking for. We get the Poro Snacks. I'm gonna do it after the fact in case the opponent does have a freeze. The elusive is nice. It protects me against Teemo.
Would a mushroom help?
Oh, we didn't get lifesteal. It's regen. For some reason, I thought it was lifesteal. Never mind. That's not a lifesteal.
Meddler?
Are you really gonna give me both peddlers? They don't want to trade because 3 of my units have quick attack and another one has elusive. Okay, so there's the Elixir of Iron. So that one stays alive. We lose the Sinister Poro. We play the Poros next and just get the opponent down to 1 HP. Force him to use the freeze now if they have it. A second Elixir? Okay, so you're hoping then that you... Like, if you have the Teemo, you're still not killing this Fabled Poro. So then you're relying on having Corina, right? And trying to kill me there? Or that. Wait, that's gonna give them a lot of time, right? Because the opponent has no shrooms in their deck right now. So that one last damage is gonna be really hard for us to hit. Wow. Yeah, the last damage is gonna be really hard for us to do. Do I draw? Let's draw. Let's draw now.
Cold shots.
That's so good for them. That's actually so good for them. Let's draw now because I feel like I need the time anyways. I guess we'll just open. If the opponent has Corina, I have a good chance of just losing here. I just need to hope that they can draw 1 shroom next turn. At least 2 damage will get through, but it's not enough. Maybe I needed to get another elusive.
Would a mushroom help? I'm a peddler, not a
Because it's only gonna be 8 shrooms.
They grow up so
It's only gonna be 8 shrooms. Actually, not at 12. It's gonna be 12 shrooms because of the nimble power. Yeah, so it's gonna have 12 shrooms. 1 card. Is this Corina? So either he draws 1 or I draw 4. Which one of us gets there? Ah, we got there. Oh, we got there. Yeah, that was a really good use of that landmark. Opponent played it literally when they were at 1 HP, which bought them just a couple more turns. I did not expect that. GG's. In this match, we're going against Fizz. Huh. Fizz Siren Song. We have our own Siren Song. Okay, I like this hand. I like this hand. Maybe the Poro Stories is a little bit too greedy. At the same time, maybe not. I like this hand. I like the Affectionate Poro a lot, right? It lets me challenge like anything that the opponent throws at us. I'll play it with the Husk. Shell Shocker, alright? So if the opponent doesn't have their own Siren Song, we should be in a really good spot because we have our own. We have the Porokin, Affectionate Poro. It's going to be really slow for us to level up the Porokin. That's why I wanted to keep the Poro Stories. But it is a 2-mana commitment. So this is 2. Still need 4 more Poros to make this work. Cool. Do I take the 5? Maybe we just go like this. Maybe we just go like this. I don't want to take damage that I'm gonna be like in a bad position. Right? Like if I'm taking damage, it could be a problem. There's a chance that it's probably I probably just have to go for it, right? I have to just go for the Siren Song here instead of playing my Poros out. I was thinking if it's better to play the Poros and then play the Siren Song next turn. But if the opponent has Siren Song here, then it will make this really awkward, right? Because then their units, yeah. That's because if I play my Poros before playing my Siren Song, their units can still get us. Now, we still have decent blockers. I still like the Challenger on this Husk, especially now that we know it has quick attack. If the opponent has a second Siren Song, I'm kind of in a bad position. Okay. At this point, we just need to like save time, right? Like, we'll need to go here. We'll need to save time for us to get our stuff bigger. I don't know if we have the time now, though. Okay, I thought we had time before the River Sword came into play. I think that River Sword coming into play kind of puts a timer on ourselves. Because we need to be able to get a Poro Snacks to be able to have fearsome blockers. So we could kill one of these guys. I think it's actually better to kill one of these guys than it is to try to kill the Husk. The problem is that we don't have any fearsome blockers aside from the affectionate Poro. That's rough. Wait, what? You gonna do double Pell Cascade? Oh, they picked the wrong thing. Right? Why do it that way? Yeah, so this is my downside. We don't have any fearsome blockers, right? I'm gonna have to play the Poro King. This is gonna force the opponent to open attack. Which means that we don't die, right? We take 9 damage, but we die to a second Tailstones. If the opponent doesn't open, we can get the Lonely Poro down and have the Poro Snacks to give us the fearsome blockers that we need. Okay, so the opponent decided to not open. I'm actually thinking it's Poro Stories instead of the Lonely Poro, because we already play a Lonely Poro this game, right? So we can go Poro Stories. We haven't played the Proto Poro, right? So the Proto Poro gives us 5. We get the Poro Snacks, which gives us the fearsome blockers and lets us survive. And the affectionate Poro still has the quick attack and challenger. So the opponent's just making a couple of misplays that has made this a lot easier for us than it should be, to be honest. Like, we should have probably died a couple times already. Yeah, I'll let you. I mean, we could just trade right now. I'm kind of scared of a Pell Cascade. I also have to be worried about Solani. I have to be worried about Solani. Like, if I start trading with their stuff. We can go Poro Stories and hopefully we get the last Poro we need to level up the Poro King. Maybe because of Solani, we don't actually go for the Soldier. That's the only downside with this deck, that we don't have any, like, interactions. So we did the Challenger, the Pouty, the Lonely, the Porofly, and the Impact. So the Shadow Owls one works. A lot of things work, right? See, Scared. That's funny. A lot of Poros work here, right? I'm leveling up my thing. Destin Poro. That's probably the best one. So that gets me the Poro Snacks, and then we can play another Poro and get another snack. And now we can start actually getting these Poros to be humongous. However, I still need to be careful not to let Solani get too crazy, right? So I need to be careful not to let Solani get too crazy. So let's say that we go for Affectionate Poro here. Colorful Snacks? That's not bad. I like the Pouty Poro. I also need to start putting pressure on them though. Like I can't just sit here. So how many units has the opponent lost that are buffed? 1, 2, 3. No, yeah, 1, 2. 1, 2. This one we kill before. No. 3. So 3, 4. So there's 4 that has died. This will be 5. This will be 6. So the opponent Solani will be at 16, right? Let's go Pouty Poro. If we don't pull this now, The problem is that I'm never having lethal. If I don't start pushing damage now, I'm never gonna have lethal. Right? So if I don't start pushing damage now, I'm never getting anywhere. So I think it's correct for me to go like this. Oh, the lifesteal is actually huge. I think it's correct for me to go like this. I mean, I have so many poros that it doesn't matter, right, which way we do it. I guess if this guy, like, it doesn't matter which way we do it. I'd rather keep the challenger. I'd rather keep the challenger. Let's not have that overwhelm. The Destined Poro could be so good, though. Let's go like this. I want to see what the Destined Poro gives me. It could give me the elusive that I need to finish up the game next turn. So this is going to get the opponent to 6 out of 7 on having the Solani transform. The lifesteal puts me at 19, and it means that we can block with the Porokin and potentially be in a good position. So if the opponent has Solani, they should play Solani right now. They still have another unit here, so they're going to have 2 units that are going to be buffed up by Solani. We can go... We have the Tough and we have the Lifesteal, so we can... Oh, okay, that's not bad. That's not a Solani. I think I'm in a good spot then. I'm in a good spot because the opponent shouldn't have enough to get Solani, because that was only 6. If I counted correctly, that was only 6 that the opponent has lost so far. Overwhelm is huge and the opponent surrender. Okay. So we somehow got there. A little bit messy, but we got there. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Tristana and Teemo. So obviously it's going to be like a Bando City Swarm, as we know from back when Tristana and Teemo were meta. They're not as meta right now, but I'm guessing we have to worry about champion strength, right? The Siren Song is nice, but it doesn't do anything against champion strength. That's the only downside about this Porokin deck. You really have no reaction. You have no way to interact with the opponent, which can be pretty bad in a lot of situations. I don't even care about the Teemo, to be honest. I was thinking about blocking it with the Daring Poro. I don't think it's important. I think I'll just go like this and just play the Siren Song next turn. Let the opponent hit me for 1 again if they want to. Cool. And they will play. We'll do Siren Song. I guess here's the question: should I put everything on this elusive? Should I go double Siren Song and just have a really big elusive? No, I think I like the Pouty Poro now. I think I like the Pouty Poro to get this challenger. This doesn't seem bad to me. This Pouty Poro with Regen, Overwhelm, Challenger, and Tough is going to be really good at getting rid of the opponent's board. One thing at a time. So we'll play the Pouty Poro. We play the second Siren Song. That's going to be 4. That leaves me with 2 mana, which is enough for me to play the Daring Poro and the Pouty Poro. This is going to be a very big Pouty Poro. Unless the opponent decides to go double Pytos right here. Or Group Shot and Pytos, which is possible. It's possible that they go like this. They go this way. I think that's what they're debating right now, whether this is worth doing the Pytos on. I think it is. I think it is. I'll force them to do it now. So if they have the double Pytos, they have to do it now. No, they still just let the challenger go. All right. Quick attack as well. So challenger, quick attack, and it's gonna be a 7 power. Overwhelm, Regen, Tough, quick attack, challenger. All right. So now we can easily get rid of the Porosled. We can also be pushing a lot of damage here. We have the elusive here. Do I play the elusive now? This is 1, 2, 3. So the opponent still doesn't have the Tristana spell enabled. Question is it Mayor or is it Porosled? I think I like taking the Porosled out of the way. It is summoning an extra unit here. The opponent still has to block here if they want to, and we still have a really good blocker here and a way to remove the opponent's board. We can play Porokin next turn so that we can start getting the Poro snack. So we can go Porokin, then Poro Herder, and play whatever Poro we get from this. And still have exactly 3 mana for the Poro snacks. Or we can now just play the Poro Stories instead of playing the Poro Herder, which I think is better. Because at this point, we just need to go wider than them. Opponent's obviously going to save the Teemo because opponent's trying to go Champion Strength, right? So the opponent's going to try to go Champion Strength to be able to try to kill us. Form up? Why form up? Oh, I see, I see. You want to just get your elusive. Alright. Sure. Now you let the Porokin stay alive unless you have a second fish fight? They have a leveled up team. Okay, so we have 28 shrooms. That's still fine. That's only 1 shroom per... Yeah, that's not bad. That's only 1 shroom per card. 28. We have 31 cards left. I mean, we are taking damage, but it's not like I'm gonna die to the shrooms, most likely. We have the Porokin enabled, so we can go Poro Stories. Or we can go Porokin... no, we have to go Poro Stories, because that will give me just enough mana to play the second Poro Snacks. Or the Poro Snacks that we get. Don't know that we actually need to play the Poro Snacks, though. We could just play the Poro Stories. And just have a bunch of units here. Right, so let's go Pouty Poro again. This Overwhelm is pretty nice. We don't have the Porokin close to level up, which kind of sucks. Okay, so here's the question, though. I think we need to start aggroing them down. It's a tough position, because I kind of want to aggro them down. But I also want to keep enough for the Poro Snacks, if I need it. I might need the blockers, though, because the opponent can have Champion Strength next turn. We're gonna have to get rid of this Teemo, because we found an elusive blocker. The Teemo can definitely kill us. So we'll go here. Just try to aggro them down. Do I want to leave the Mayor? Because the Mayor does let them sheet out quite a bit of units, but I need to challenge. I need to challenge the other way, right? So I need to challenge this way. If they have another form up, they can use the form up to kill the Porokin, so that I don't think it's worth it to attack with the Porokin. So they could have another form up for the Porokin, so I don't think we ever attack with it. We definitely kill the Teemo. We saw them use another Teemo earlier. And notice how they're keeping both units on the field. That tells me that they have the Champion Strength. I don't think I actually died to Champion Strength, by the way. Because the opponent didn't even play anything this turn, right? So the opponent didn't play anything this turn, so how are they beating us? That doesn't do anything. Let's go here so that we can start leveling up our Porokin, right? So we go Plucky Poro, gives me the snack. We have Lonely Poro that levels up the Porokin. And we can actually go ahead and play another Poro just so that we get the snack right away. Yeah, I mean, you go like this and this is fine. Sure. So we go here and we're chilling. We get rid of both the units, and then next time we're just winning because of the Overwhelm. Form up. Form up again. Okay, so we've Poro Snacks, and this still survives, and then next time we just Overwhelm them because we have Regen, Challenger, Overwhelm. Interesting game, right? Interesting game. The Teemo was a little scary once he leveled up, but we just got to outstat them. Our Poros just got so much bigger than they could handle. So hey, welcome back, everyone. Hope you enjoyed today's games of Porokin. I think this deck is honestly so freaking boring. I know. I'm sorry for the Poro fans that you might come after me and tell me, what do you mean it's boring? But like, it's all about your stats, right? Like, all you do with this deck is literally, okay, Do you have the Poro Snacks? Do you have the Siren Sun? Do you have the Porokin? If you don't, then you draw all these Poros that are not doing anything because they're just going to be 1/1s or 2/2s at most. Like, this deck is literally the definition of like just board presence or bust, right? You need to get exactly the cards that you need. Like, you need to have Siren Sun, you need to have the Porokin or have the Poro Snacks. Otherwise, your Poros don't really do much. Of course, once you get to that game condition and you have a leveled up Porokin on the field, like, it feels so nice to be playing all these Poro Snacks and you see your Poros becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, as you saw against that matchup against that Elites player, just how much bigger our Poros can get. But before you get to that position, it just feels so boring. Like, you just play unit on curve, play the Poro Snacks, play unit on curve, play the Poro Snacks, play Porokin, yada yada yada. So unfortunately, I think Riot missed with this design. I guess, okay, say miss is a strong word, right? Because, like, some people enjoy this playstyle, right? I played a lot of Elites before, and Elites is kind of the same way. You play unit on curve, buff it up, and attack, right? So it's kind of like Elites in a way, like you just board presence and just make your units bigger and bigger. And some people enjoy that. But it just feels boring to me than most of the things that we've seen. Like, it seems like we kind of seen this same pattern of style before. So Porokin is not really bringing anything new to the table, right? And it doesn't really take the Poros to the next level. But enough of me ranting. I think I still had some fun with this video today and some of the games that you saw, and we had some pretty nice wins that kind of showcase what you want to do with this deck and just buff up all the Poros, right? So let's talk about the deck itself from Oceoros. Again, Oceoros, they piloted this deck all the way to a top 4 finish in a tournament, which is crazy. I can't believe that Poros actually made it to top 4 of a massive Runeterra tournament. But here we are, and that's why we're showcasing Oceoros' list. Now, if you're wondering why we have all these Poros, all these one-off Poros, of course, it's because the Porokin to level up needs to have you summon 6 different Poros, right? So 6 different Poros, this allows us to kind of be able to actually main deck them and actually try to get them into the field to level up our Porokin. So the Daring Poro, the Destined Poro, the Nimble, Plucky, Ponder, Porofly, Protoporo, Sinister Poro, all towards our Porokin. However, you know, it's kind of think of like Seraphine, right? You remember Seraphine decks and you play a lot of one-off spells? It's literally the same way. I said that we're playing a lot of one-off Poros, right? And just like Seraphine, when you still play like triple Mystic Shot and play triple of certain spells, like the draw spells, is the same way. We do play triple of certain Poros, right? We play triple Affectionate Poro, because this is literally the best Poro in the whole deck. Once you have a couple of snacks on that Affectionate Poro and it becomes really big, it can allow you to challenge and trade into your opponent, because that's one of the things that I don't like about Porokin, and that is also a weakness of this deck. You don't have any way to interact with the opponent. The only way that you have to interact with the opponent is the Challenger Poro. So if you're trying to disrupt the opponent game plan, that's where the Affectionate Poro comes in. Lonely Poro is also 3-off just because it can get us another Poro in our hand, so it allows us to, you know, keep a lot of Poros in our field. The triple Pool Shark, because just like we don't have any interaction against the opponent, we also don't have a lot of draw. So the Pool Shark lets me potentially be able to draw into the combo pieces that I need to be able to win the game. Party Poro is the second best Poro after the Affectionate Poro, and that's why we play 3 of it as well. The Regen, Tough, and Overwhelm can be really important to allow you to finish up games that otherwise you'd be able to not finish, because the Overwhelm can just be really big once you have a couple of Poro snacks on it. And then the Poro Herder just join us the Poros again. The same reason that we have the Pool Shark, right, that we don't have a lot of draw. The Poro Herder can even draw us into the Porokin, which can be really good. And 2 favorite Poros for potentially some impactful keywords when we need it. That's the selection of Poros. On the spell size, the Poro story kind of serves as like draw engine, right? Like, it's just generating 3 Poros, and it can be really good as well, allowing us to level up the Porokin. So I think it's completely necessary. Poro Snacks is necessary for buffing up our Poros. Borealis as a one-off in case that we have like a really breaking hand. The Trickster is an interesting tech that I don't know how I feel about just yet, but can be really useful at finishing up games. You saw that he actually was the reason that we were able to get at least one win in today's video, where we were able to beat that Jhin Gnar player by being able to play for Trickster and be able to attack again. Because at the end of the day, you are gonna have a lot of Poros in the board. Like if you get the game plan going and you have a couple Poros next in there, you have a bunch of Poros that are at least 3/3, potentially more than that, and you're able to just attack, trade with the opponent, have the playful Trickster to attack again with these big Poros. Because they cost 1, you can easily refill your board really quickly. Sirenson, of course, is just a nice way to buff all your Poros. It's kind of like another Poros next in this deck. It's not as important as in like the Husk desk, in the Husk decks, right? Because this is really just buffing everything by +1/+1, which is the same thing that Poros next is doing. So either one that you get in your hand is better than nothing. So when I'm thinking of mulligan, I definitely want to have the Porokin, right? Things I'm looking for are Porokin, Poros Snacks, and Sirenson. You want to be able to start buffing out your Poros early. So these cards are what get me there, because obviously the Porokin is giving me more Poros Snacks, which are the engine of the deck. The problem is that Porokin is very easily removed by Sunburst, by Vengeance, by Broadman. So you got to be a little bit careful when you can play that Porokin, and make sure you can at least get one value from the Porokin being on the field. Like as soon as you can get at least one Poros Snacks, I think you're in a good spot with your Porokin on the field. But definitely just hard mulligan for Porokin, Poros Snacks, and Sirenson. Your Poros will come to you naturally from then on. A lot of times, sometimes I do keep the lonely Poro. Like if I already have Sirenson or Poros Snacks or the Porokin, I will keep the lonely Poro because it's a nice way to quickly level up the Porokin. It counts as 2 Poros. Sometimes I'll keep the affectionate Poros as well. But again, just hard mulligan for your buffs, and that will let you get there. The game plan with the deck is really, really easy. Just play units, buff them up, and just either rush the opponent down or have some units that are so big that the opponent cannot do anything about them. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's games and showcase of Porokin. The deck, the champion, is in a weak spot, but it can still be some fun for some of you who enjoy playing Poros. If you enjoyed today's games, make sure to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Twitch.tv. We stream every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.